Can I see the manager, please?
I'll see if Mr. Sanford is free, sir. What name shall I say?
Preston. John Preston.
Just a moment, sir. Mr. Sanford will see you now, sir. This way, please.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Preston, sir.
Hello, Mr. Preston.
Sanford.
Do sit down. Well, all this appears to be most satisfactory. Well, now you'll want a deposit and a drawing account.
Whatever you suggest, Mr. Sanford. Of course, in the countries where I spent the years since the war, I've done most of my transactions in cash, but perhaps that isn't customary here.
Not often, unless you're in the black market.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know where to find that.
No, of course not. You plan to settle in Deanbridge then?
Yes, if I like it sufficiently.
Oh, I hope you will. I was telling a friend of mine only a short time ago that we need some new blood in our town.
It's a very attractive town.
Do you think so? Forgive the personal question, but how did you come to think of Deanbridge, Mr. Preston?
Well, I'm a man of very sudden impulses, Mr. Sanford. With me, the first thoughts are always the best and the decisive ones. Whatever success I may have had in life, I owe to that.
Yes?
During the war in Africa, I had a friend who came from Deanbridge. At least he was always talking about the forest, fishing, the homebrewed cider, kindness and simplicity of the people. When he died, I was with him. And then later, when I got a little tired of roaming about, the name of Deanbridge came into my mind, so half in fun, I thought I'd come down here and take a look at it.
Well, that's very interesting, Mr. Preston.
You see, in the years that I've spent away since the war, I've seen a little bit too much of noise and excitement. It's the reason I came back here, for some peace and quiet. I'm not altogether the idle type, so I guess something will turn up to keep me occupied.
Oh, I'm sure it will. In the meantime, if I can be of any help, just let me know.
I certainly will. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Mr. Preston.
Goodbye.
Oh, Bob, see that this Swiss draft is cleared and these securities deposited. And Bob, a bank employee is not supposed to express any opinions about the size or state of the client's account unless authorized by the bank and in the course of his duties.
Yes, Mr. Sanford. It wasn't an opinion, it was just sheer envy.
Yes, correct.
Yes? Oh, hello, John. Here she is. John? Oh, darling, if you could see it, but you aren't supposed to, not until the day. Oh, my wedding dress, silly. When, tonight?
Yes, it's the first festival concert of the year. And it's a kind of anniversary for us, too, isn't it, darling?
Oh, I'd love to, and it was sweet of you to remember. All right, I'll be waiting for you. Bye.
Sally, I'll get you a drink.
Right, we'll put a definite article in. The old waiter. Well, we need a verb. Something he was doing. Don't you?
I don't understand, Peter.
Can't you think of something
Why?
that he could have been doing?
But I can't see.
He had to tell it. There was no other way.
Yes, but something more appropriate to a waiter.
Everything was alive. He's so alive.
Served.
His love for me.
Waiter.
No, darling, not everything.
Now we need an adverb.
I could use a lot of big words which mean nothing to you. He was a very sick man, Sal, schizophrenic. The man split in two. And the two halves were completely divorced. He is David Garrity, deserter, criminal, murderer. He did kill Sylvia. The rest was mostly fantasy. The stranger wasn't Sylvia's husband. He was a French detective. He'd been investigating Garrity for a long time.
But he looked, acted, and talked so sure. So sane.
It always happens that way. It's all over now.
First time, Giovanni. Mr. Brown. Yes,
Peter. Peter.
What's that got to do with me? Well, I can't find her anywhere. You can't have a word with it. Now, when you complete the sentence using an interjection, a preposition, and a pronoun, and I shall be back in a week, all right? This is it. Are you Miss Courtney? Like Miss Courtney? See, Miss Courtney. My name's Ford Bosco. Ford Bosco. Oh, Jeremy the Papa. ATC.